What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big John here, back again with another movie review. This time, it's my review of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And as I said many times, I am a huge fan of Mario since the late 90s, back on the Nintendo 64. And I've been very excited to see this movie since it was announced that Nintendo was partnering with Illumination to make the film. I finally got a chance to see the film last Friday, and I had a lot of fun with it. And there were tons of Mario fans in attendance. So what are my final thoughts on the film? Does it live up to hype? Well, stay tuned for my review and find out. And as always, this review contains heavy spoilers of the film. So if you haven't seen it, I suggest to watch the film before watching the rest of this video. And before I start, I'm going to summarize the plot first before going over the obvious Nintendo and Mario references throughout the review, because the film is short and the plot is pretty simple, so I'll do my best in delivering and trying to avoid the obvious references until after I describe the plot. No promises though. With that being said, let's begin. The film begins with Bowser's airship and his army of Koopa Troopers in the Snow Kingdom of Penguins, looking very similar to the ones from Super Mario 64. Kamek, voiced by Keegan-Michael Robinson, and Bowser, voiced by Jack Black, begin their attack on the kingdom and easily defeat the Penguins, and Bowser grabs his hands on the Power Star as his plans to conquer the world. Well, of course. We then go to Brooklyn, where we are introduced to Mario, voiced by Chris Pratt, and Luigi, voiced by Charlie Day, promote their plumbing business using the Super Mario Bros. Super Show theme song.
We're the Mario Brothers in plumbing.
Seriously, it's incredible that they managed to get that song in this film in the first place. They are teased by their ex-employer Spike, who believes Mario and Luigi will never amount to anything. Even their family disapproves of what they're trying to do. They get their first gig, but it goes horribly wrong, all because the dog sabotaged everything, just because Luigi accidentally stepped on his bone. Where's Eustace where you need him?
Stupid dog!
Mario is depressed, and Luigi tries to cheer him up, but they see a breaking news story of a huge Pipers in Brooklyn, where Mario sees it as a chance to prove themselves. They investigate the Pipers on the ground, and the brothers accidentally get sucked into a warp pipe and get separated, with Mario landing in the Mushroom Kingdom and Luigi landing in the Darklands, ruled by Bowser. Mario meets Toad, voiced by Keegan-Michael Key, and takes Mario to the Mushroom Kingdom to introduce Mario to the other Toads, but they won't let them see Peach. Toad distracts them and sneaks Mario into the castle, where Mario meets Peach, voiced by Anna Taylor-Joy, and after discussing with the other Toads about Bowser's invasion, and proposes to seek help from the other Kongs from the Kong Kingdom to aid them in battle. After meeting Mario and seeing he's a human like her, and hearing Mario's cry for help in saving Luigi, Peach understands and tests Mario's strength in a training course that you would normally see in a Mario Bros. Game. While Mario does get his ass handed to him, and despite losing, cutting up close to the goal, but Peach takes him along anyway after admiring Mario's courage not to give up. Wait a minute, where's Luigi? Oh right, he's still trapped in the Dark World after being chased by Dry Bones. Seriously, I got a lot of Luigi's Mansion vibes right there. He eventually gets captured and held prisoner by Bowser along with the Penguins and Aluma, who was very creepy throughout the film. Seriously, where was Rosalina? Oh, and Bowser told Luigi he wants to marry Peach as well. Not a surprise, really. Mario, Peach, and Toad travel to the Kong Kingdom as they pass by the Sand Kingdom from Mario Odyssey and Yoshi's Island. They arrive at the Kong Kingdom and are greeted by Cranky Kong, voiced by Fred Armisen, and after asking for his help, he challenges Mario to fight against his son, and if he wins, he will lend their Kong army to fight against Bowser. In the arena, Cranky's son enters the ring and is none other than Donkey Kong, voiced by Seth Rogen, and he is introduced in a hilarious way. Yeah, they actually put the DK rap in this movie. I laughed so hard at that scene, y'all, for real. Mario and DK duke it out, but DK is whooping his ass, but Mario does eventually get the cat power up and defeats Donkey Kong. Cranky gives Peach their army not before giving them carts. Yep, a scene where they build their own cart, with the menu music and the cart part selections ripped from Mario Kart 8. Everyone gets their cart and rides to Rainbow Road to fight Bowser. But Bowser catches up to them, captures the Kongs, and Mario and DK fall off Rainbow Road and get eaten by the eel from Super Mario 64.
Well, this sucks.
Peach heads back to the Mushroom Kingdom and warns everyone about Bowser's arrival. He does show up seconds later and forces Peach to marry him, which she unfortunately agrees in exchange to save the Toads. Mario and DK escape the eel using a rocket from DK's car, using it very similar to how it used in Donkey Kong Country Returns. The wedding is about to begin, and Bowser literally dresses up the same way he did in Mario Odyssey. Peach crashes the wedding using an ice flower to stop Bowser and... well, you know what? Can I talk about Peach first, though? This version of Princess Peach is without a doubt my favorite incarnation of the character in the entire Mario franchise. Normally she's just a damsel in distress, but in this movie, she's a total badass. With the training scene from earlier, riding on a bike in the Rainbow Road scene, and now this? Can we get more of her in future games? Just saying. Anyway, Mario and DK manage to get to Bowser's airship, and with the help of Peach, they manage to free the Kongs. Mario reunites with Luigi, and they all plan to take on Bowser. But Bowser pulls a dick move and launches a bonsai bill to destroy the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario uses the Tanuki power-up to make the bill follow him, and tricks it to getting sucked into a warp pipe where it explodes, and some reason teleports everyone back to New York. Bowser gains the upper hand against Donkey Kong, Peach, and Luigi, but Mario and Luigi uses the Power Star Bowser stole from the beginning of the film, and, well, y'all know what happens. They fight Bowser, even using the classic tailspin from Mario 64, and ends up shrinking and defeating him, saving the world. The Mario Brothers are claimed as heroes, and they move to the Mushroom Kingdom to begin their new lives. Oh boy, that was a lot more to cover than I thought so, but before I get into the obvious Easter eggs in the film, that I witnessed anyway, I want to talk about the one issue I had with the film, and that was the pacing. Now don't get me wrong, as much as I enjoyed the film, the pacing and storytelling felt a bit rushed in my opinion. For example, when Mario meets Peach, they really didn't get much time to know each other, but as soon as they meet, they just go right to the training course after Mario explains the situation. And the same thing with Bowser when he catches Luigi. He already knows who Mario is and what's going on. But how do you know exactly? Well, I don't know. He just does. Maybe because he had the power of the star in his possession, but it's never really explained clearly. And one scene where Peach explains her backstory of how she wasn't born in the Mushroom Kingdom, but she ended up there in a warp pipe as a baby, where she was raised by the Toads, eventually crowning her their princess. Same thing with baby Mario and Luigi, who showed up in the flashback scene looking exactly like they did in the games. Luigi recalls Mario standing up for him and never even giving up as a baby. Those things I mentioned, I really like to have seen more in this film. I mean, it is a film based off a video game of an Italian plumber that stops Bowser from kidnapping Princess Peach. I get all that, but I really felt they could have explored more of that with the characters and scenes. Hopefully they'll do it more in the sequel though, but I really wish they could take the time to input those in this film. The voice acting was really great. Jack Black as Bowser was the best voice in the film in my opinion. He really brought the humor and intensity of Bowser on the big screen, and he had me laughing. Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, and Anna Taylor-Joy as Peach do really well with these characters and really flesh out their personalities. Especially Peach. Seriously, we need more of this Peach in the games. Again, Nintendo, I'm just saying. Seth Rogen had me laughing as DK. He was literally the funniest character of the whole film, especially when he and Mario had their bickering throughout the film. A rivalry still going strong since 1981. Anyway, last thing I want to talk about in the film are the obvious references. And oh boy, there's a lot of them. In the opening of the film during the Plumber commercial, remember Mario's ex-boss Spike? Well, he's actually based off the character of the same name, Foreman Spike, from Wrecking Crew. And the diner that they are in has several pictures of characters from Punch-Out! And there's even a DK arcade near them. And there's a character named Giuseppe who appears in the restaurant next to Mario and Luigi and Mario's father, but do you know who they're voiced by? That's right, Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario himself. And remember when the bros got their first gig in the beginning of the film? Well, Luigi gets a call about it by the ringtone that sounds awfully familiar. Take a listen. That's right! It's the intro sound from the Nintendo GameCube! Oh man, so many memories. And when they actually go to their first gig, there's actually a little scene that resembles a 2D side-scrolling game that actually has a level design referencing Wrecking Crew. And in Mario's realm, he's playing on the Nintendo Entertainment System, playing Kid Icarus. And hell, there's even an artwork from Star Fox on top of the TV. And guess who the mayor of Brooklyn is? Yep, it's Pauline, looking exactly like how she did in Mario Odyssey. I already talked about the baby counterparts looking exactly like how they did in the games, but in the con area, we see Diddy, Dixie, and... wait, Chunky Kong? Hey, look at that! He's not dead after all! Of course we have the obvious Mario Kart 8 references and Rainbow Road, but before Bowser captures the Kongs, a lone Koopa turns into a spiny shell and destroys the cart Mario was on. Oh man, I hate those things. And this is going to be my last reference I'm going to mention in the movie. In the wedding scene, we see two characters that stood out in attendance, and that's King Babam and King Boo. Man, I tell you guys, with so many of these Easter eggs and classic Mario enemies, Koopas, Goombas, Bloopers, Shy Guys, Spinies, Bull Bills, Cheep Cheese, etc., this film is a love letter to Mario fans, and while the story and pacing could have been better, as a Mario fan and Nintendo fan in general, I was satisfied. And it does open the door for future films because there are two post-credit scenes. One with Bowser still small, still trapped in the cage playing a small piano, nothing special. But an end credit scene shows an egg that is left behind in the Brooklyn sewers, and it begins to hatch, and is none other than Yoshi. A sequel is in no doubt in my mind coming. I mean, look at the box office results for the film. So far, it's grossed $420 million worldwide, setting several box office records, including the biggest worldwide opening weekend for an animated film, and a domestic debut for a film based on a video game. A sequel is definitely coming. Hell, Jack Black wants Pedro Pascal to voice Wario in the sequel. And you know what? Yeah, let's make it happen. And why stop there? I want a DK spin-off movie, and hell, a Zelda movie is gonna happen soon, right? Metroid? Fire Emblem? Come on, Nintendo! But yeah, this film does prove that video games can be properly adapted into feature films. With the success of the Sonic movies, and now this, the door is definitely open, the possibilities are endless. While I still want to see improvement in storytelling and pacing in the sequel, I'm satisfied. If you're a Mario fan or a Nintendo fan, go see this movie. But I'm pretty sure you already did. I'm going to give the Super Mario Bros. Movie a 9 out of 10. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Did you see the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for more movie reviews. And I definitely really appreciate your love and support on my channel. Let's keep Big John Tots growing, y'all. And until next time, this is Big John signing off. Have a good night, everybody.